Hey, things are moving pretty smoothly here, and we're going to be cranking it up. I'm talking about my YouTube revenue. Just in the last week, I think I did a video. I think it was last week. I think we had made right at about 100, a little over. I think it was like $100 and some change so far for the month of October. Today is October 15th, so we're closing it. We closed the second week of October, and so far, right now, I'm at $192.08 so far for the month of October. So we're definitely on track to finish up with at least maybe 400 or 500, maybe more. It depends on the video, because anything can happen with the video. It could take off, it could go viral, et cetera, et cetera. But but hey, that's a pretty big difference from, like, in September we did like 123, August 128, July 188. And remember, this is small. Again, I'm not living off of this income. This is what I'm doing right now, is focusing on new content and consistent content. I'm going to step it up. I've been uploading like maybe once a day. I've been doing some Uber rides here lately as well. I got another video. I'm gonna talk about that later. But the main thing is the content, the subscriber growth, the views, all the metrics are up. Okay, all metrics are up. Okay, so we're definitely on the right trend to really do some things to make that income go from worth a couple $100. It's been as high as 5 at different times in my career, or whatever, depending on what I was promoting at the time or whatever. And usually it was some opportunity or something or whatever that really no longer exists anymore. So of course nobody's even watching any of that content, so it's not generating any more revenue. That's what you call videos that kind of die on the vine. They just kind of die out because they're not evergreen. They don't stay around. They're there for that period of time because of that interest, but once that interest goes away, then they just go away as well. So that's what I'm doing now, is making more evergreen content that can last today, tomorrow, a year from now, 2 years from now. A lot of that content can still be relevant and people can still extract value from it. So that's the main thing I'm doing right now. And you can do the same thing as well. Because again, I'm looking at it here even just for the whole month of September. It was 123. I'm already at 192, and we're just on the 15th of October. So just a little. And what's funny? A lot of the other content was like, a lot of it was kind of produced. Like, I got cool scenes switching back and text and all kinds of cool stuff or whatever that I normally do in a lot of my different videos or whatever, and which is fine. I'm sure I'll do some of that from time to time if needed or whatever. But the videos that's been getting the most love right now have been just these raw videos. I mean, what? I'm spending money and buying software and all that. And I'm saying that you don't need to do that, because everything has its, when it comes to content creation, everything has its place, right? But I'm learning, hey, I could just be authentic and just be real and just share what's going on. So I'm like, I'm seeing other people. I talked about this in the other video, last week. I'm seeing people just really crush it online, and they're not even making fancy videos. I mean, the videos are clear. People can see them. They can hear them clearly. I mean, you can comprehend what's being shared in the video. But in terms of like effects and special editing, cuts and all that stuff, not saying that you don't need to do that. I'm just saying a lot of them aren't doing that, and they're just killing the game. And I'm like, because, a lot of times, I want to do a lot of stuff, but knowing how to do so much stuff, I get caught in the perfectionism phase. And I'm like, okay, well, if I make 2-3 videos a day or more, I'm gonna have to edit them. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Find them. It's gonna take me at least a good 15, maybe 20 minutes per video to edit. Just very minimal editing. It's gonna be, but if I'm doing a whole lot, it's gonna be a lot of time. You see what I'm saying? So now the videos I'm making now, I'm just shooting them raw, and then I'm just uploading. And you know what? These authentic, regular videos are outproducing a lot of my content where I kind of like produced the video. Not saying that produced videos won't work. I'm just giving you an example of what's going on with my channel. Like the last here, let me I'm gonna record this. Let me see. Like the last, let me bring it up. Like the last channels, or excuse me, the last videos I made. And again, I'm still growing. So again, don't look for like, 10,000 views or whatever. But the videos, the videos that I've made recently have been outproducing a lot of my older content. So 163 here, 284, 310, 328, 364, 539, 1300, 638. And then I start getting into like a lot of my make money online type videos, 81, 126, 77, 132, 96, 91, 182, 622, 698. Those did pretty well, actually. 103, 202, 143. So it's not the same. And you know what's interesting? Like these videos right here, starting with I'm tired, right here near the bottom, at the very bottom right here, all these videos all the way up, I've gotten more comments on my YouTube channel, like just people commenting on videos and stuff like that, than any video that I've had in, I don't know, really years, actually. Because if you look here, this one has 54, 50, the bottom one, I'm tired, it's time to do something different. 54 comments. The next one, 50 comments, 9, 20, 13, 3, 19, 8, etc., etc. So, and again, I'm new. I'm not saying that this is like, the best of whatever. I'm just saying this is just the beginning. During this little experiment, I'm just seeing the analytics of it, but without spending so much effort to make the content. Because literally what I'm doing right here, I just hit record on this video and I'm just talking off the top of my head here. No script, no whatever. I'm just talking. I just wanted to give you an update on the revenue that we've earned so far on YouTube for the month of October, closing out. Let me stop the recording on this video here. Okay, cool. All right. So nothing fancy. Now I might have shown some things on the screen or whatever, but that's very minimal, very minimal. And you see all the other videos, they're very, very minimal as well. And hey, all I got to say, just do it. Just do it. I mean, if you really want more success and you really want to break through, if you want breakthrough, y'all know what that means? I know some of you are doing a business, or maybe you're wanting to start a YouTube channel because you got a business or whatever you want. And breakthrough is like when, the way I describe it is, you figured it out and things are happening. Make sense? Because of some actions that you've taken. Okay, you didn't know if it was going to work, but you know what? I'm just going to do it. And you did it ugly. You did it ugly. So don't worry about everything trying to be pretty. Just go out and just do something. And just do it every day and just be consistent. But when you do that, you do something, stay consistent, eventually you're going to break through, because you're going to be like, man, this is happening. Because that's what happened to me. My breakthrough was I started making YouTube videos years ago. The first one I didn't like. Second one I really didn't like. Third one I didn't quite like it. But I think it was okay. I could tell that I was getting better and I was getting more confident after the third video. And then from there, it just kind of went from there. That was a different time. It was kind of like the beginning stages of a lot of online marketing stuff too as well. It wasn't the beginning of it, but it was kind of during that gold rush, if you will. But I would tell you this, just because I was making content, that's what it broke us through. Without YouTube, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be speaking to you right now. Really, without YouTube. Without YouTube, I would have never quit my job. It would have never happened. I don't even see how it would even had been possible for me to be in a position to quit my job with not knowing, being kind of an introvert by nature. It wasn't like I had like a lot of people in my network that I can always talk about certain things and promote certain things. YouTube allowed us to do that, and it created a lot of revenue outside of it because I would share different things and offers and people would buy. So it definitely does work, and it can work for you. What I'm doing now is I'm wanting to increase the revenue that YouTube pays people just for people watching their content. So when you saw that 192 so far for the month of October, now I haven't gotten that money yet, but if you remember too, at the top of that, let me go back to it. At the top of here it is. If you look here, 126.07, that's what we're going to be earning. YouTube is going to send us that for the month of September. Okay. Total. Okay. So 126.07, that's kind of, there's some different things or whatever, but that's what they're actually sending us. I guess 126.07, that's minus taxes or whatever. So that's what's coming on the 21st, right, of this month. That's from last month's viewership, if you will, on my YouTube channel. But so far this month, 192. Okay. So I've almost doubled that and we still got 2 more weeks to go in October. So you can do the same thing. And again, these are small numbers, but what's going to be interesting? I can't wait for people to see this video 6 months from now. 6 months from now, when people see this video 6 months from now, and they see the video that I'm going to be making in the future, and it's got commas in those checks. See, I can use this content here to show people, hey, this is all I was doing. You can see here, I had not always been making this kind of money with YouTube. If you look here, they just sent me a check for $126. See what I'm doing in this video, guys? I'm documenting the journey. That's what you need to do. So it don't matter if you're starting off at 0. Don't matter if you're not even monetized yet. I'll talk a little bit more about that later in another video. But the main thing is it's working. Just making generic content, and it's impacting the revenue. So this is a huge update, almost another $100 for, really, I could say almost $200 so far for the month of October. And we still got 2 full weeks left in the month of October. So I'm fired up because I know what's about to happen. I see it. Okay. I see what's going to happen because the more content you make, one of those videos are going to hit hard. One of these videos, all these videos that I'm making, one of them is going to go viral. One of them is going to really hit hard. Okay. And it's going to help all the other videos as well. And it's going to skyrocket the revenue and the reach of the channel. And then YouTube is just going to start recommending it to a lot of different people. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to take you along the ride, and you're going to see how this all works. Get on YouTube, make a video today, start creating. You'll be so glad that you did. So that's all I got, guys. See you on the next video.